Hey guys, Source wanted me to share with you some stuff that I learned today to help some gifts from our star family from the higher realms and um, just some other helpful things to help us navigate the new energies coming in and um, things that are happening with the transition to um, the fifth dimension and still kind of being in that gap, that void in between realms, dimensions, spirit world, 3D, and then the transition also. So, yeah. So the first one is really cool. It's a protection uh, that you can call in to put around yourself when you feel like if you're in a conversation with like your family or your friends or a stranger, or like if you just meet a stranger or something, or a group of people that you're unsure about, you can put this up or just always have it up so that your vibration stays up and whatnot. And because some of us are still around, people that are on a different journey than we are and vibrating dissonantly on a, different frequency, lower frequency, and tends to take us off our path of emanating our soul um, rather than doing that, absorbing our atmosphere, which is what we don't want to do in those situations. So you are going to picture a triangular prism over your heart, shining gold light, and then say diplomatic seal engaged, and check in that lasts for 7 days, and you're gonna want to say, you said that 3 times? Not that. Okay, and then 7 days that last, and then check in between with your heart if how you feel, if you feel like it's still working well for you from what they say you should be able to tell, if you are frequently checking in with yourself like you should be, and like your feelings and how you're doing and all that stuff with your body. And they said that you will feel unsettled in your stomach if you need to redo that, and also you can stand outside and ground for 7 minutes to, in addition to that, to help make that stronger too. Um, and it's checking with your solar plexus, but your heart as well. I mean, you always want to check in with your heart. When you're feeling, so this has happened to me too. So when they were talking about this, I was like, that's literally happened to me. When you get like unexplained feelings, some of them to me are like remembering something, but I don't know what it is, or feelings that don't belong to me, or maybe old feelings that I'm like, why is this coming up right now? If I check with myself and it's not something that I'm supposed to be letting go, or there's not a, it's not mirroring something to me. It's a little bit of the old world, um, through our transition to the fifth dimension. It's like the remnants of the old world, the old habits and stuff like that, or old memories that are surfacing. And so when that happens, uh, any of those off feelings, say 3 times containment seal, and that puts up a seal around you to keep your frequency high, and hum. Humming's always good. I forget about it sometimes, but any kind of hum, maybe you got something stuck in your head, or just hum and whatever comes out. That always helps set the frequency in your body and bring you back to your heart center. Um, what else? See. Oh, some people are gonna be. I'm really bad. I don't want to label myself and tell myself that story, but I don't remember my dreams as much as other people. Um, but they want you to keep a record of it when you do because um, we are meeting with our star family. Our contact, we've already had first contact. Um, as most of us know, I think most of us probably use telepathy and things now to communicate. Um, and that is actually first contact. But we communicate with our star family in our dreams, and they are currently doing that and telling us things that we need to know. Hopefully, they tell me while I'm awake so I can remember. But so they want you to keep a journal of what you remember, so that you can keep track of that. Um, oh, also, um, hybrids, our star seeds, are gonna start running into each other more often, are being called to each other. So if you feel drawn to someone or you inexplicably, like psychically know their name or feel drawn to talk to them in whatever way, do that because um, our it helps with our upgrade. Like it helps us upgrade the codes by talking to each other, and the frequency that we emit when we talk to people naturally calms people down and helps people. And just by us talking to them or interacting with them, or even if we don't talk to them and we're just around them, we activate them and awaken them. And if there are star seeds around you, you don't, know each other's star seeds when you talk, it makes them feel comfortable. And neither one of you might not know that you're doing that, but you are. And when people don't know that they're star seeds, they are inexplicably like calm and don't know what it is, but it's the frequency that your voice is putting off. So something that's pretty cool too to know. Um, oh, so this has happened to me. Um, this is what I was, yeah, so um, I've learned when I'm changing timelines now because I get super dizzy and like I leave for a minute and it's when I'm standing up too and I have to like it's almost kind of like when I used to have seizures, like you just leave for a minute and you're like, what the, and try not to fall and head's doing some crazy stuff. But I've been doing like that's what I do, but it's a little different whenever I'm changing timelines, so that's kind of cool. But this other thing happened and they brought it up as well. Um, that you like you could be doing anything, you be in the middle of a conversation or making something or whatever, and like everything goes still and like everything pauses and you just like time stops for a minute. It's kind of crazy. You're just like, what just happened? Like, did I have deja vu? Do I have a deja vu or what? What just happened? But those are downloads. Those are packets that are new downloads that we're getting. Packets of information of how what we're supposed to do when um, we get full contact with our star family, and that's going to be very soon. And obviously, us that know about star people and are comfortable with that and want that are going to, be seeing them first and be the ones to make, like, let everybody else know that it's okay. So, um, that's what's happening when that happens, and you just need to pause whatever you're doing and um, let those downloads integrate. Um, so just pause and receive. But that's really exciting that we're going to be meeting our star family finally. It's going to be so crazy. I'm excited. I mean, I talk to them every day, but I can't see them like some people. So, but I'm excited. Like, I know I joke and I'm like, can you at least be like, heads up or something? Don't just pop out in front of me and give me a freaking heart attack. But I am super excited though. Um, oh, in the morning, say, my hybrid aspects serve the highest good of Earth's free will ascension every morning. And that helps with all of the upgrades and those packets coming in and your frequencies and all that stuff like that as well. And also, I talked about the violet flame in another video. Um, but one I really like is say 7 times while picturing the violet flame to transmute. Um, and say 7 times, transmute by the violet fire all causes and cords not of God's desire. I am cause alone that causes love the sacred tone. And when you say it 7 times and picture the violet flame, um, it works really well for me to calm everything down and um, transmute, and then like if some days I'm unable to like dance, like that's dancing is the best way for me to transmute. That's like kind of like my natural shamanic, just I don't know. It came out of nowhere. I just do what my body tells me to do or what I'm feeling, and um, to like shaman music, or I love Tool. Tool, it's the best music for me to transmute to. And since I don't actively know any star seeds or awakened individuals to um, communicate with, um, their message just helps me remember that I'm not alone. In the physical, I know I'm not alone, and I don't mean to disregard my unseen family because I love them, and I would definitely not have gotten as far as I have without them. I love them so much. But I don't know. They've gotten me through a lot and keep me on my toes as far as keeping myself in check, not putting myself in victimhood, alchemizing, creating my reality, and just keeping me in check. And I just love them. They're fucking fantastic. So I recommend giving that a try. I love you. I hope everybody's doing good. Please feel free to like this video, comment, share. Let's start a community and support each other. And share our, you know, journeys with each other so we can help each other grow. I really like that. So, hope everyone's having a good night and hanging in there. No, you're not alone. Never alone. Until we meet again. I love you, my fellow Stardust.